Ahoy there, Legion! 'Tis the day of the Devstream, so you know I got a recap and review for you. The last stream before TennoCon 2018. Real quick before we carry on, free Twitch drops all weekend, lads. Once a day, park your finely decorated keister on any official Warframe partner stream, and you can net yourself a free Lisette Pata skin on Friday, Mantis Gloam Saturday, Scimitar Nami Sunday, and Xiphos Ifrit Monday. Alrighty, as for the Devstream proper, DE didn't have much to share this go around, as they are now full bore on polish and release of the Umbra update. And some good news, they officially said, minus high priority hotfixes, the staff is all hands on deck to get that update out as soon as possible. Now with TennoCon on the horizon, it's easy to see why. Last time they had a crunch before a TennoCon led to some interesting results. But fingers crossed they really do have it all locked down and are just polishing off the dust and buffing it to a mirror shine. Console Squad, didn't forget about you. Apparently you're gonna get pretty much everything PC has on the way. Cert's already sent out, and that should include dojo lighting, I believe obstacle course making, as well as controller changes with the menus and the UI stuff, and finally some very sparkly special effects. This should be the first time you see them in all their glory, so if the menu control changes don't rub you the right way, just break out some ultimate abilities in Captura and forget all about it. And those particles literally have a ludicrous setting as well, so enjoy. They gave us a glimpse at some player-made dojos. Nice to see the lads are Tenno of culture as well. They briefly mentioned Warframe Reworks, specifically Vauban, Wukong, and Titania, so those three are more than likely than the rest to get some attention next. With Melee 3.0 changes somewhere in the works, they have some new weapons planned to release alongside it. So behold the Tenno-themed stabbers, that needs more souls-infested heavy blade, and a Grenier hockey stick? He'll get that on loan from Casey Jones. Man, Canada really does love their hockey, don't they? On the topic of Melee, Exalted weapons are going to be moddable. It seems early along, so expect more details in the future, but it will come with a catalyst. You can add polarities with Forma, but it won't count as mastery. There was some concern about how powerful it's going to be and balancing that out, but it's still early on, so we'll see how that develops. Nezha fans, sorry to say what you expected in the comments last recap was accurate. Nidus Deluxe is going up to bat first after all. Looks like the art team got inspired and they just couldn't help themselves. But good news, you could be waiting for Zephyr Deluxe. Finally, we got a rough glimpse at the newest Warframe, the Vampire. And we're talking old school Vampire, so closer to Dracula than a disco ball. Technically, the concept for this frame is really something. He's a sentient Eidolon affliction vampire, with a big old burly beard as well. And when they say affliction, they really mean charm, as there is no disease involved, only mind control and mist. So I don't know if them saying affliction bothered anybody else, but it confused the hell out of me with a name like that. Again, the footage shown was rough, and they're likely going to give him another look before release, but for now, his passive is a lifesteal based on his energy level. His one marks enemies and turns them into a neutral drone, mark them again, and make them aggressive to turn on their original allies. Their attacks will also convert their former allies to your side, spreading it pretty quickly. His 2 is defensive, seems to block attacks, but I wonder if it's only melee. Enemies that hit you are stunned, opening them up for an energy-free mark, or potentially a finisher attack. His 3 is like Hydroid's Wave, only you turn into a wall of mist, draining health and shields of enemies you fly through, and proccing them to the max level of charm. I'm just gonna keep calling it charm. Affliction is weird to me in this context. And finally, his 4 is a large radial AoE that puts enemies to sleep. It'll interact with previously marked targets, but it is intended as a crowd control. It seems to be much more functional than Strangledom was at launch, so it looks like we might be seeing a resurgence of crowd control instead of damage-based frames, or maybe it was just a short-term cycle. Maybe we'll get a healer or support one after this. We'll find out next time on Dragon Nakana Z. I mean TennoCon 2018. Enjoy the weekend, lads. And don't forget the freebie Twitch drops. Only takes, they actually didn't say how long, but hey, it's free, so check them out. Got a Twitch drop guide, I think somewhere around here. I'll link to it if I can find it. And for making it all the way through, don't forget there's 2 Gift of the Lotus alerts live today. So cash in on those goodies all around, lads. Until next time, thank you for watching, and take care.